Okay, I think this is one of my must-haves, especially when you don't have a vehicle and you're just going out to ice by yourself, and to protect your rods and to put it in your sled to carry it out. These Eagle Claw cases are the bomb. So Cindy got yours. We both got them last year.
We both got them last year
at Fleet Farm.
Those are big stickers.
And it's a great place to put stickers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you know,
all my stickers on here.
And that way you know on the ice whose box is what, because you know with stickers.
Because otherwise, you know, you gotta.
So I'll show you where I put my stickers. Obviously, they're not. It's not on the outside, but we'll show it. Okay, so
this is mine, and I did some alterations because what I didn't like is that, I mean, I love the foam in here, but it came up really high, and when you close the box, there was a gap in the lid. So even if your rod was tucked down into the foam, if it pops out for some reason, it could have been hitting the lid. I did not like that.
I like this, yeah.
So I pulled out all of my guides, and you can see I actually cut the bottom off, and I cut about 1 inch off the bottom, and then I glued it into the top. So now these go back in line, back in place.
I thought you could say me too.
They sit further down, and when I close this, there's foam trapping them into their slots, so they're not going to move around. I'm not going to lose a rod because everything fell out and banged around each other.
That's cool.
I love the case though. And as you can see, I did add some extra foam on the ends because I have a couple really long rods and I wanted that extra stability.
Right. And I think Flambeau makes this similar case, but this is the Eagle Claw.
Flambeau makes a similar one that has padding in the lid, but I've heard a lot of people say they don't like it, and I think it's more expensive, but I love this one.
Yep. So here's mine, and a little different. And when I got mine, I spray painted the inside white.
Which is so
smart. I could see this.
Really smart. And I need to do that.
And so that's it. So I did not cut these down yet, and I still might. And this is where I put my stickers on the inside. And I'm sure as time goes on, there'll be some on the outside. But that's kind of how I modified it. Again, when you buy things, you get foam, and I kind of inserted more foam pieces to lock these boxes in place.
Yeah, because you've got your extra boxes stored inside, and there is room for that to store a few extra boxes.
And what's really nice about this box is at the end of the season, you can put all your ice fishing gear in it, close the lid, and you know where it's all at. And it kind of puts it all in one place.
I don't have my Vexlar or my tip-ups in, but everything else will fit in
here. Especially if you start getting these boxes. This was a Home Depot box, clam plastics box. And this is the first time I've opened it up since last year, so, you know, everything's good to go, so. This is a must-have, I think.
I think so too.
I think so.
And I don't go out on a machine. I don't have a four-wheel or anything. I pull a sled out, and this fits in my sled.
So here's another rod holder that she's got behind there, and I think
this was my first ever rod
we all
holder.
start out that way.
And for what it is, I loved it. I mean, it's got some storage pockets on the outside, and when you start, you have a small box of gear. You don't have a lot.
Right.
And opening it up, you know, it's solid all the way up. I could fit 3 rods in here easily, and when I started, 3 rods was plenty. So I had my 3 rods in here, bait puck up at the top. I would put gloves in here, some heat packs and things, and then just 2 boxes of jigs would fit in here, a small one of jigs and spoons.
Yeah.
It's slung over my back, because I didn't even have a sled at that point. And I could walk out onto the ice and have everything that I needed except a bucket.
Yeah. So there's options out there, and you know, if you're only going out for a couple hours, that might be what you want.
Yeah,
you know, a couple rods, throw it in there and
20
go.
or 25 bucks to protect everything.
Yeah. Just another idea. And actually, most people start this way.
Yeah, or they throw everything just in a 5-gallon bucket, and then you're risking the tips of your rods. If you have any nice rods at all, you don't want to do that.
And I think that's where how we've gotten to that, because I had made some investments, so have you.
Yes.
In some nicer rods and reels. So just some more ideas. So. Getting ready, girls. We're going fishing.
Next week, we're building another Smitty sled.
Are you doing it next week?
Well, I think we should do it next week, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
If we don't have plans?
I think so.
All right, so look for that one coming up too.